Alright, welcome back to the next episode of Assassin's Creed 2. Here we are, right where we left off, and ready to head to the next memory. Let's hit this viewpoint on the way over.
Oh, that is impressive.
Still, notorious at the moment. And I think we'll be learning how to remove that in the next memory. Very nice view. Alright, there is a codex page here, and this is another form of collectible in this game, but this one is a required collectible to advance with the story at a certain point, so when we come across them, we're gonna try to collect them if we can, because we will have to return to previous locations in the game if we haven't collected them at a certain point to get to the ending of the story. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this one. There was a codex page we got with the hidden blade when we brought it to Leonardo and he repaired it, so it's kind of like a manuscript, and we'll find out that Altair is the one who created them and wrote the codex, just using the apple that he got at the end of the first game. He used its knowledge he got from that to create the codex and pass down his knowledge throughout the assassins throughout history, so pretty cool. And a lot of it is new inventions and assassination techniques he invented using the apple's knowledge, so that's pretty cool. So I think every 4 codex pages you collect and you take to Leonardo to decipher, you'll get an extra square of health bar in the top left. So right now we only have 5, but we'll eventually get, I think, up to 25 total. So it is helpful to get. We already got the glyph on here. We didn't get that other one we saw on the building. We did the assassination mission at, but we'll return there at some point to get it, but let's do this first.
I think it's best I leave Firenze.
Where will you go?
My uncle Mario owns a villa near Monteregioni.
You're still a wanted man, Ezio.
What would you have me do then?
I've seen posters all across the district. Tearing them down will help the city forget your face. No doubt the heralds also incite the public. Bribe them, and they'll speak of other things. Or you could hunt those who bear false witness against you. They traded dignity for coin. Their loss would not be mourned. Do any of these things, and you should be free to leave.
Alright, laying low. Reduce your notoriety by removing posters, bribing a herald, or killing a corrupt official. So those are the 3 ways we can return to incognito status.
I got a program for tracking notoriety. This little meter will help you know how far you are between notorious and incognito.
Alright, so the posters
This will help you know if you should watch your actions.
We'll remove
It'll
it.
also tell you if the notoriety level is
25%?
memory or not.
I think bribing the heralds will do 50% and killing the corrupt officials 75%. So we'll do all three here if we can.
Where do you hail from? Another. I know that. That it's our ship.
Oh, there's another glyph. 500 florin to bribe. But you can just steal that back at the cost of a little bit of notoriety. Alright, let's try to find a corrupt official to kill.
Another four.
There's one.
I will not die for this cause. Laggiù.
Got him.
Maledizione! I want no part of this.
Madmen! All madmen!
Impressive or socially unacceptable actions will make you notorious.
Just let me go.
Let's try to go back and get that glyph we just saw near the herald. So you can see guards aren't gonna detect us while we're just walking around anymore, which is nice. Sometimes it can be a little bit of a challenge just finding where the glyph is itself. But if you're in Eagle Vision, well, you have to be in Eagle Vision to see it, but that isn't it. That's a feather. Thought it was it. Let's grab this viewpoint. Might be somewhere higher up. Alright, that's 11 viewpoints. Not seeing it at the moment.
It has come to the attention of the Signoria that the young men have been climbing the city's buildings for sport. While not illegal per se, remember, it is only divertimento until someone breaks a leg. The citizens of Pisa have held a mass demonstration, once again sending Firenze a message of contempt. The city's youth apparently gathered.
Keep looking for it. Might be over here. Wow, there's a chest at least. No? Hmm. Ah, there it is.
The past. A vast web of connections and interconnections, all ruled by chance. Or is it?
"64 squares." Alright, so this is another version of the truth puzzles you'll find. These ones aren't too bad. Just have to rotate all the rings to line up in the correct order. This one's obviously pretty easy. Queen Elizabeth of England, 1559, with the Apple of Eden. Emperor Napoleon I of France, 1812, with the Apple of Eden. George Washington, United States, 1781, with the Apple of Eden. And that's it for this one. We'll unlock another clip of the truth. And we'll play both of them together. Alright, so that's it for that one. Let's hit this viewpoint next, actually. Thought I could make that. Don't have any medicine either, so try to stop at a doctor if I find one on the way. There's one over there, but next one we pass, I'll stop at. Get our 12th viewpoint, I believe. Alright, now let's head back to the brothel and the next memory. Love the background music when you're just running around Florence. Very nostalgic. Let's stop at this doctor for medicine. Can have him heal you now for 50 florin, and then buy up to 5 medicine to have on hand in case you need to heal. And you can increase that later on too. Let's see what the other shops have here while we're at it. Tailor. Yeah, this is where you can buy the increased upgrades. So 3,000 for the medium medicine pouch, 6,000 for the large one. The knife belt upgrade is free. I think this was actually part of either the Ezio collection as like a DLC item technically, or it was a Uplay purchase, which is Ubisoft's like reward system. But it's free, so let's go ahead and grab it. We don't have even throwing knives yet, but once we get them, we'll have an upgraded number of them. And then there's a few different clothes dyes we can add to our robes. We'll play around with these a little bit later on, and there's a bonus skin too, which might have been a Uplay item also, but we'll keep Assassin White for now. Let's try the blacksmith. No armor to repair. There is leather spalders for purchase, but we'll wait on that. No weapons, no small weapons, no ammo, so we'll come back later and get armor and stuff. That is also another way to increase the health squares you have, is just increasing your armor, so. Alright, almost there, we'll head back.
Bentornato, Ezio. Were you successful?
Yes. Padre?
Ezio! Where have you been? They wouldn't let us leave. And Mother, oh, she hasn't spoken a single word since we left the house. Father will need to sort things out. Where is Father? And Federico? And Petruccio? Hmm?
Something's happened.
What do you mean? No, it's impossible.
Claudia,
No.
I did everything I could, Piccina. Listen, right now what matters is getting us all someplace safe. But to do that, I need you to stay focused. Do you understand? Good. Will you watch over Mother for me? Then we are ready. Thank you again for everything.
Stay safe, Ezio. Stay vigilant. I suspect the road ahead is yet long.
Alright, Arrivederci. Escort Maria and Claudia out of Florence to the Villa Auditore in Monteriggioni. Let's do it.
Fall in.
Escort your family out of Florence.
Wondrous deeds he has performed for
Go,
the good of...
now!
Let's go.
Alright, this isn't too bad with the guards not detecting us at all, so.
I've quite a few different accessories too.
Things so out of devotional landscape.
Take a look at the art shop for a sec. Nothing we can buy right now, but paintings and treasure maps are what they do have.
Follow my lead.
Alright, here we're gonna hire these courtesans to distract these guards.
After you.
And make our escape.
Qui, let's do it. This way.
How could this have happened to us?
I don't know.
Will we ever be back?
I don't know. On
What
me.
will happen to our house?
I don't know.
Were they... Were they given a proper burial?
Yes, they were.
Alright. Memory synced, and I think that will complete sequence 2. We might be coming out of the Animus this time? Question mark? Nope, not yet. But at some point we will. Toscana, 1476. Tuscany. Let's see the lovely village of Monteriggioni.
We should be close.
Grazie a Dio.
Alright. Roadside assistance. Escort Maria and Claudia to the Villa Auditore in Monteriggioni.
This way.
Buongiorno, Ezio. How could you leave Firenze without saying a proper goodbye?
Ezio!
What do you want, Vieri?
So many things. A larger palazzo, 2 new steeds, a prettier bride. Oh, and yes, your life.
My condolences for the loss of your father and brothers. What will happen now that there's no one left to help you? I have such wonderful things in store for your mother and sister.
I grow tired of this game. Finish him, and do not spare the women. What sorcery is this?
Not sorcery, boy. Skill.
Show yourself!
As you wish. Here, use this.
Kill them! Kill them all!
Alright, we got a sword back. Finally.
You have my thanks.
Keep the sword, Ezio.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Don't you recognize me? It's a me, Mario.
Uncle Mario?
It's been too long, Nipote. Far too long. I heard what happened in Firenze. Terrible. Come, let's get you all away from here.
Alright, so we've met up with Mario, and we've arrived at his villa in Monteriggioni. I think we'll end this episode here, and continue on in the next one. But thank you for watching, and I'll catch you then.